Hello, welcome to the Colourful Creativity podcast. My name is Carolien and this is episode 112. You can find me online everywhere as Carolien, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Ko-Fi, everywhere. I have a web shop, colourfulcreativity.nl, and all the links where you can find me are down below in the description box here on YouTube. My trusty helper, Mr. Binks, is with me. So we welcome everyone. Thank you for spending some time of your day with me. Welcome back to all returning viewers and welcome to all new viewers. I hope you like it here. Subscribe down below, become a returning viewer. Yeah. So this is the spinning episode. I would have way too much to tell you from the past 2 months to record it in one episode with knitting and spinning. So I thought I'd just split it up. Knitting you've seen last week, and this week it's all spinning and also the acquisitions from the past 2 months. So where do we start? Let's start with the project you've seen during Vlogmas. Ta-da-da-da! I have finished the singles of my Advent spin. They look a bit washed out. They're a bit more bright popping in real life, but until I have a new light that fixes that, we have to make do with what we have. I've spun this on my Ashford e-spinner and it was a dream. I dyed this fiber myself. I made that 24-day spinning advent with tea, chocolate and a bit of fluff. I really enjoyed that advent and I am contemplating to make an advent calendar like that for the shop for this year. Tell me if you would be interested in a tea, chocolate and fluff advent calendar where you get 24 bits of fluff, so approximately 250 grams of fiber, probably a superwash merino and nylon fiber, because that is what I like and that is what I like to dye. This is a superwash merino and high gloss fiber, high gloss nylon fiber, so it's a bit shimmery, sparkly, but not over the top. It's just really shimmering and sparkling when I look at it. I really enjoyed it. Now I have to ply it, which is my Achilles heel. I want to chain ply it. And this is approximately 180 grams. So, yeah. Good luck with that. It's gonna be a long ply run. But before I'm gonna apply this one, I want to practice first. And I have another project for that. You've also, if you follow my Vlogmas, seen me unpack my wonderful swap package from Angela from the Yarn and Yarns vlog and web shop. She gifted me little pieces of fiber every day, which turned out to be a Spin Jones urchin pack, which is a merino and milk fiber. And it was a gradient pack, and here you can see, I also showed you last week because it is so pretty. It goes from purple to blues to greens to yellows to oranges and then to pink. I think this was the bubble gum urchin pack. I love it. Sorry, I've been chatting too long. My throat is running dry. So this one I will spin up first because it's not 180 grams, but a bit less. And yeah, this will be my trial run, and this is also part for my word of the year or intention of the year. I don't make good intentions for the year, good New Year's resolutions and such, because I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna break them right away. I hate those. They're not helpful for me. So my word of the year is gonna be enjoy, besides slow down. And enjoy means to me that I will not save the good stuff for maybe someday, but I will use the good stuff now, because there's always more and new good stuff. Always will be something new and shiny and nice and pretty. So for this year I plan to do a lot from my stash, and that's why I'm also working on my whips. I just want to finish what I start and use what I have. So this good stuff will be applied and I will use it as a practice run, and that's okay. I have a few Spin Jones gradient packs, so there's more of the good stuff, and if I like this I can do it again and again, and I can get more because she's still in business. So yeah, this one will be chain ply first. Then, I should have started with this one, because I have a real life finished object for spinning. Look at that, you guys. I might have shown this in Vlogmas already, but I'm not sure. It is super soft and super squishy, and I managed to keep the fiber really soft. I did not over twist it. I mean, this is already set, but it barely does this. When I have a skein of Colourful soft sock, it basically does this by itself after dyeing. So yeah, there's a lot of twist. It's a high twist yarn. It's logical, but that means that this one is not, and that's good, because that means it's softer. From what I reckon, it's basically going to from laced to worsted, but it's approximately a sport 2 fingering weight, or a very good fingering weight, but from the thickness I would say it's a sport weight. I mean, you can see that. Here's a really thin bed, and then here a really much thicker bit. But that's fine, it's hand spun. I mean, hello, it's not necessary to be perfect. The fiber I got from my lovely friend Monique from Canada, and she has the Frog Peak Creations Etsy shop. I have to say I am not 100% sure if she is open for business at the moment, but hopefully, if not, she will be back soon. It is from Wool Gatherings, and it was a 60% merino, 20% yak, and 20% silk. And it's absolutely gorgeous blend. I was a bit afraid with the yak that it might be very short staple length and such. I haven't noticed at all. I spun this one fully on my Louette Victoria wheel, and I finished it now because I want to empty the bobbins of the Victoria because I want to sell her again. Yeah, now I have the e-spinner and I have my Bliss. The Victoria is out. Robert is not making me pick, but I just feel I can't do her justice and someone else will be happier with her. So if you are local to me, or at least close by in the Netherlands or Germany, you can totally send me a message if you want her, or you're interested to ask the price and maybe try her sometime, COVID permitting. So yeah, that is also why I have these two cute little nano bobbins from my Electric Eel Wheel Nano. I have applied up the fiber that was on 2 of the Victoria bobbins. This is from the Bach pack I got a few years back at the Knitpalooza, Geeky Puffin Knitpalooza in the UK, and this was a special for the retreat. It was the by Hilltop Cloud, and there's 5 more little bumps of this. I think it's Shetland, and it was dyed in greys, purples, pinks and teals, so they match my Nano very well. I just wanted to ply these quickly, so I was like, oh, let me grab the Nano. I have mini bobbins for that. I can just whoop, go for it. I have no clue how they turned out, if they are massively over twisted or not. I have absolutely no clue. They are 2 plies, so I just grabbed the bobbin, grabbed my yarn winder, made a cake and plied it up. Oh, sorry. Oh, those fibers. There's lots of fluff in the air now. And then the last bobbin to show you for my spinning is this one. I have managed to finish the 2nd bobbin of my combo spin. I should say the 4th bobbin, but this is the 2nd bobbin of the big batch I'm doing. I have 2 more bobbins to go, so then I have 400 grams. And yeah, ready to 2-ply with the bobbin that's already on the wheel, or still on the wheel. It was on the wheel, it was finished. My Wool Maker's Bliss comes with a built-in lazy Kate, so I always have all the bobbins on the side. And that's what I mean. It has the bobbin still on it. But now I have 2 of these, and there's lots of different fibers in there that I don't even know what it is anymore. It's hand dyed by me. It has some undercover otter, I think. It has some gifts, mermaid's tail, something. Not sure. Sorry about that. I have no clue what got into that person, but he was definitely crazy. He was just screaming something. You no clue. You heard it in the background probably. So yeah, I forgot my train of thought and where I was, but I think I was showing you this, and that there was lots of different fibers in here. There's also not just one blend. I think it's BFL with silk, merino, cardale. Not even sure what's in here anymore. I have noted it down in Ravelry, but it also doesn't matter, because when I put it all together, it will be amazing. That was it for the spinning, and I already told you my plans for spinning, and that is to use my stash. There's also a little challenge for Frau Werfchen, her web shop, so Mrs. Wolfie, I think that translates a little wolf, Werfchen. She was my neighbor at Das Bunte Schaf, and I got a gorgeous bed from her back then, which is 3 years ago. So the challenge is to use your stuff and to use your stash, and I'm going to use that bed soon. Once I finish plying, I will start spinning up the bed I got from her. One of the good stuff things. So then we are at acquisitions. Not sure how many of you remember from Vlogmas that I was missing 2 advent calendars. One came the day before Christmas, basically, the 23rd. And I unpacked it and Christmas Day vlog. That was Angela's advent calendar. But also my swap package from the LSG group, the Lazy Stupid Godless Knitters group on Ravelry and Discord. didn't arrive. But now it has. It took its time. It took about 50 days from the UK to me. So it arrived last week, and you will have to excuse me that I already ate both packages of mince pies. So can I show you? I mean, they were already past their shelf life date. So, hello, I had to make sure they were eaten quickly. But in there was a whole bunch of gorgeous mini skeins. And this beautiful Christmas gift. This was day 25. The Schiphol Zauberball in the colorway Frische Fische. And this is the original single ply colors, base, whatever. And so there's also a whole lot of gorgeous mini skeins. And since there's a lot of blues, here you can see, and there, I'm going to make Robert a pair of scrappy socks. And I know I said I did not like vanilla socks, but scrappy socks is different because that's just the same as self-striping. I mean, just one more stripe. Oh, just one more stripe. Ah, just one more stripe. When you do 10 rows of each color, it goes really quickly, in my experience. And then there's another acquisition that finally came in. It is my Christmas gift. It came yesterday. And it was the Christmas box I ordered at Carolien Yarns. And in it was the Inner City Pickle Cardiff Beetroot Chutney, which looks very interesting. And what are you doing, Binks? There was this cute little bag. I am assuming that everyone got their gift already, that I was the last one. So I haven't said spoiler, etc., but I hope you understand why that is. We're way past Christmas, so. In here was also this Megan Tucker wooden Christmassy sweatery knit pattern-ish Christmas bauble ornament. This very cute little snowman in clay, stitch marker by Progress Keeper. Chapel View Crafts handmade polymer clay gifts. Then there is a piece of handmade goat's milk soap in the Christmas smell. It's orange and clove oil. Here it is, if it focuses. I can't see because there's also a Binks trying to eat the microphone wire. It smells not too overwhelming, and it is from Garlic Meadow. Like I said, there's this cute little bag, handy for a pair of socks or in a suitcase with a bra in it or something to protect it. And then of course there was also yarn. Two gorgeous colors of non-superwash Welsh DK Cartwright yarn in the colorway Ravelry and Natural. Natural, I know, but this is a special colorway for the Christmas gift. And then there's also a pattern included, which I still have to download. Love it. This might not be my color, but I'm very certain it will be great in a colorwork yoke or something. I won't be knitting the cowl because I'm too itchy scratchy here for this yarn. I know myself. And then I wanted to say that I've been a really good girl and I haven't ordered any yarn yet this year. But I failed just before recording the podcast. But you will see that soon. And otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to see, right? I had to. And this yarn has been jumping in and out of my shopping cart for months. It was still there, so now I bought them all. Yeah, helping out a friend is how that's called. As you can guess, it's undercover water yarn. And I'm also planning on signing up for a club tomorrow, which will be last week when this goes up, which is good. That's fine. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in because there's very limited spots. Right. You can see me wearing my Dancing on Waves shawl again. Just a little reminder that you can get kits for it in the shop. And the pattern will come out probably around next week. What is it, Bings? You want to say goodbye again? And proceeds go to charity, to Shelter Suit. And yeah. And I also keep forgetting to say thank you to everyone who has bought me a coffee. That is so kind of you and very much appreciated, and all going to the ring light I plan to buy. So this whole light situation will be better next time once we have the light. Yeah. With that, I guess I'm just gonna say goodbye. Binks has already left the building. And I am going to edit this lot of podcasts. So, see you again soon. Bye bye.